Game of Thrones has been all about big revelations lately. Beyond the explicit discoveries made by fans and characters in the show's last few episodes, however, the show may have also inadvertently revealed something else about its primary villain. One fan theory currently taking the internet by storm claims that Thrones may have already spoiled the identity of the Night King. Though this theory has circulated through the web since Season 7 concluded, it found new traction following HBO's Inside the Episode featurette for the Season 8 premiere. During the post-episode promo, Thrones co-showrunner and director David Benioff offered up information that many have taken as evidence that the Night King is, in fact, a secret Targaryen.
No one's ever ridden a dragon except for Dany. Only Targaryens can ride dragons, and that should be a sign for Jon. Jon's not always the quickest on the uptick, but eventually he gets there.
As the son of Rhaegar Targaryen and Lyanna Stark, Jon's Targaryen blood makes him worthy to ride a dragon, though he doesn't know it at the time. And while Benioff may be right in saying that only Targaryens can ride dragons, he's wrong to say that Dany was the only person to have ridden a dragon before the first episode of Season 8. Remember this? That makes 3 people who have ridden dragons during the series so far: Daenerys on Drogon, Jon on Rhaegal, and the Night King on Viserion. Naturally, this has a huge subsection of the Game of Thrones fandom thinking that the Night King could be a Targaryen. After all, if dragon riders are Targaryens and the Night King is a dragon rider, then surely the Night King must be a Targaryen too. Unfortunately, it's not hard to pick holes in this theory. For starters, Viserion isn't the same type of dragon he was before he died. He's an ice dragon now, not a fire dragon, and it stands to reason that the old rules don't exactly apply in this situation. And while the Targaryens do have a deep connection with dragons, they don't appear to have any historic link to ice dragons. According to Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin's novella The Ice Dragon, humans can't tame, train, or ride ice dragons. A portion of the text reads, "We have tales of those that tried, found frozen with their whip and harness in hand. I've heard about people that have lost hands or fingers just by touching one of them. Frostbite." Another problem with the theory that the Night King is a Targaryen is that the Night King is a member of the First Men, who came to Westeros from Essos 12,000 years prior to the Targaryen conquest. After the First Men invaded Westeros, the ancient Westerosi inhabitants, known as the Children of the Forest, captured one of them, and the Night King was born. Neither House Targaryen nor the Valyrian Empire from which they came were around during this time, and the Targaryens didn't rise to power in the Valyrian Freehold until thousands of years after the war between the First Men and the Children of the Forest. Taking this timeline into account, it seems impossible that the first man who became the Night King could have been a Targaryen. On the other hand, there's no getting around one strange similarity between the Night King and House Targaryen that people picked up on during the Season 8 premiere. In one of the final scenes of the episode, Edison Tollett, Beric Dondarrion, and others reach Last Hearth and find Little Lord Umber pinned to a wall with several severed limbs surrounding his body, mapped out in the shape of a spiral. We've seen that spiral a few times before, once around the Weirwood Tree when the Children of the Forest created the Night King, again when the White Walkers slaughtered horses to terrorize the wildlings, and finally in etchings carved in the caves of Dragonstone. But it might not be a coincidence that the spiral also looks a whole lot like the sigil of House Targaryen, and spirals of a kind have even been known to appear around the story's 2 living Targaryens. Could this mean that the Night King is related to the Targaryen family in some way? Considering his ability to ride Viserion, there really may be some relation. Then again, maybe there isn't.
Close the bloody gate.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about Game of Thrones are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.